Today we are discussing the various schemes provided by the central government for the welfare of the unorganized sector. Unorganized sector workers Social Security Act, it provides social security to the unorganized sector workers or employees. Purpose of the act is the welfare of the unorganized sector workers. In this class, we are discussing various schemes provided by the central government to uplift the unorganized sector workers. My name is Umesh Rao. This subject is also covered under labor law too. What are all the schemes we will discuss? National Pension Scheme for the traders and the self-employed person. Central Sector Scheme for the rehabilitation of bonded laborers. Pradhanmantri Shram Yogi Maandhan Yojana. Pradhanmantri Rojgar Prothsahan Yojana. Aadami Bima Yojana. Atal Bhumit Vyakti Kalyan Yojana. Central Sector Scheme for Rehabilitation of Bonded Laborers 2016. Gatidhara Scheme for Self-Employment. Grant in Aid Scheme to NGOs for Welfare of Women Labor. Atal Pension Yojana. Rashtriy swasthya Bima Yojana. Revised Integrated Housing Scheme. Garib Kalyan Rojgar Bima Yojana. Mahatma Gandhi Bunkar Bima Yojana. Dindayal Upadhyay Antyodaya Yojana and Nirman Kamgar Awas Sahitya Yojana. All these yojanas we will study in detail. First, National Pension Scheme for the traders and self-employed persons. The purpose of the scheme is to protect the traders from old age and provide them social security. Eligibility is 18 to 40 years of age and he should be a self-employed person. Class, this scheme is applicable to petty shop owners, restaurants, hotels and real estate brokers. Condition, these persons should not be engaged in Employees State Insurance Scheme and Employees Provident Fund Scheme. Next, Pradhanmantri Shram Yogi Maandhan Yojana. Purpose is to protect the unorganized workers. Eligibility, it should be 18 to 40 years. Class of people, street vendors, agriculture related workers, construction site workers, worker in leather industry, handloom industry, midday meal workers, auto driver, rag pickers, carpenters, hammals and fishermen. If he is a taxpayer, he is not qualified to get the benefit. Next, Pradhanmantri Rojgar Prothsahan Yojana. The purpose is to create employment for the unskilled, semi-skilled workers by giving them incentives. Condition, employee should be under the same employer for 3 years span. For this scheme, government contribute to the Employees Provident Fund scheme on behalf of the employers. Employee should have universal account number and government contribute 12% of EPF for employees and he should be under the job of 3 years. Aadami Bima Yojana. This scheme is to the people whose family income falls below the poverty lines and this is a social security scheme. Age 18 to 50 years. It provides insurance cover to people like rural landless, fishermen, rickshaw puller, BD workers, bricklane workers, lady tailors, tannery workers, papad workers, tendo leaf workers, and forest workers. People claim insurance when accident happens, when death causes because of accident or disability causes because of accident. Atal Bhimit Vyakti Yojana. This is government give monetary support to those who got unemployed. Condition: you should have worked at least 2 years preceding the date of unemployment. You should have insured and you should have contributed for minimum 78 days during previous person. The relief can be claimed for a period of 90 days of unemployment. Now, rehabilitation of bonded laborers. Under this scheme, it is the state government's duty to identify, rescue, and rehabilitate the bonded laborers. Central government and state government help in financial terms 50-50 basis. Here the scheme, adult male will get 1 lakh, children, women and transgender will get 3 lakhs benefit. Grant in aid scheme to NGOs for welfare of women labor. Purpose: government want to create an awareness among women laborers because they are not educated. Government wants to provide knowledge to women workers regarding their constitutional rights, their holidays, their pay, their working hours, their minimum wages. How they do it? Government provide finance to NGOs or voluntary organizations for the purpose of welfare of women. NGOs organize campaign and movement across different places. They spread information related to different schemes. Atal Pension Yojana. The purpose of this Yojana is to provide social security to the employees of private sector because who doesn't have any pension benefit. Condition: he should be an Indian citizen, he should be of age 18 to 40 years, and he should have bank account linked with Aadhaar, pension amount 1000 rupees to 5000 rupees. He must have contributed for at least 20 years for his employment. He will get money in case of death, accident, illness or disease. Now Rashtriy Swasthya Bima Yojana. This purpose of this Yojana is to provide socio-economic security to the BPL workers by providing them health insurance. A person who with a family of 5 members can enroll in this scheme provided he is categorized under BPL, below poverty line. For a scheme, central government contributes 75% of the amount and state government contributes 25% of the amount. Beneficiary or unorganized worker, he has to pay 30 rupees for registration as premium for annum. Insurance sum will be 30,000 per annum for each family roll members, and insurance cover will include expenses incurred for hospital, previous illness also. Revised integrated housing scheme. This scheme helps to workers working in mines, manganese mines, iron mines, limestone mines. The worker should have worked for minimum 1 year period. The worker should register with a labor welfare organization. The applicant must not have any Pakka house of his own or anyone related to him in Indian territory. The applicant must not have availed the benefit of any other housing scheme previously. The applicant must have a land for residential purposes. It may be his own land or leased land. Land should be minimum 60 square feet. House should be built within 18 months. He will get subsidy of rupees 1,50,000 for the building house. Now Garib Kalyan Rojgar Bima Yojana. Purpose is to promote employment opportunity to the migrant workers. The scheme introduced because of COVID, in which many workers shifted from one place to another due to huge losses of their livelihood because of loss of employment during the lockdown period. This scheme is applicable to persons who are operating cattle sheds, poultry sheds, goat sheds, construction wells, workers in national highways were migrated workers. The scheme will give employment for 125 days per year. Mahatma Gandhi Bunkar Bhima Yojana. It provides insurance benefit to the workers of the handloom industry if any casualty leads to death or disability or partial or full. The applicant should be engaged with a state loom handloom industry development corporation. It should be aged between 18 to 59 years. In case of natural death, you will get 60,000. In case of accidental death or full disability, he will get 1,50,000. The annual premium is 330 will be charged. 150 amount will be given by central government and 100 rupees will be given by LIC. Dindayal Upadhyay Yojana, Antyodaya Yojana. Purpose is to provide skill to the people and to train them in rural and urban areas. The scheme is to create employment by providing training and make them self-employed. They can set up a small scale business. Thank you.